Hello, my name is Kendal Hale. Did you know that, according to Global Cancer Statistics, written in 2012 by Lindsay Torrey, Master of Science in Public Health, there were over 14.1 million new cases of cancer in 2012, and in the same year there were over 8.2 million deaths caused by cancer. Everybody worldwide has been affected by cancer at some point. They've either lost somebody to the deadly disease or fought off cancer themselves. A donation to Stand Up to Cancer for researching cures and the different detection methods could help save many lives in the future. Stand Up to Cancer has the mission of raising funds to accelerate the pace of groundbreaking translational research that can get new therapies to patients quickly and save lives now. Many of you will recognize their logo as they've been featured at many of the big sporting events recently. They are one of the biggest contributors to cancer research and cancer detection method research. So why should you care about all this? Almost everybody, like I said, has had or has cancer or has a loved one who has received a cancer diagnosis. Everybody in the world has probably been affected by cancer in some way. Helping to fund the research for a cure or helping the research of detection methods through donations could help eliminate cancer or at the very least help ease somebody's pain in their last days. According to Dr. Bhavesh Balar, who is a certified oncologist, in the 3 reasons so many people are getting cancer he wrote in 2015, he says that earlier diagnosis at the very least leads to a better chance of you surviving and usually more successful outcomes. And cancer is very dangerous and very deadly, and it's one of those things that you always need to look at. So I went back to 2005 and looked at the cause of deaths in the US, and cancer is in red. They're at 22.8%, led only by heart disease. 9 years later, cancer was still at 30.5%. It went up almost 8%. And they are still only led by heart disease. You can also help provide comfort to the people that are spending money on their chemo treatments. Most people would say, well, they need to have insurance, and that would help pay for a lot of their stuff. But what people don't realize is health insurance doesn't pay for everything. They don't pay for your travel expenses, they don't pay for hotels, and they surely don't pay for food in most situations. So, according to Managing Chemotherapy Costs, written in 2015 by Glenda Fauntleroy, and this was reviewed by Steve Kim, medical doctor, about $4,720 out-of-pocket costs are occurred in the first 2 years with just any general cancer diagnosis. And then they went and looked at another research study and people that have breast cancer, because it's more of a pressing issue and something that needs taken care of more immediately. Once you include all their lost wages and how much they spend out of pocket, it averages out to about $1,455 per month, which would equal $35,000 in the same 2-year period. Fauntleroy also says in the same article that 44% of patients struggle financially. They usually do not say that they struggle financially because it embarrasses them, and they do not want to admit that they are actually struggling and need the help. So just to put this into perspective, imagine yourself 5 years down the road, and you, or even your kids, maybe you have a young one, that is diagnosed with cancer. But imagine that you've been donating, and millions upon millions of other people have been donating. And because of this, there are new cancer treatments out there, and they have better detection methods. So that way the cancer was detected early enough that all you have to do, or all your child has to do, is take some pills, get a shot, something along those lines, just like any other vaccine would be, or any other treatment option for just a minor disease would be. You can go and get that for cancer. And you would no longer have to go through chemo and put your body through all of that, and how tough that is. So you may be asking at this point, what can I do to help? And the answer is simple. Donate money. And you can donate as little or as much as you can and or want. And you can donate in a couple of ways. One way is to simply just write a check, send money in, send money online to Stand Up to Cancer. You can do that directly on their website. Or also on their website, you can go to their shop. And their shop has clothes and jewelry mainly, but they do have some other accessories. And all the proceeds from their clothes and jewelry and all other sales go to the research of cancer. and the research and the detection methods of cancer. So, with all this being said, donating to Stand Up to Cancer is really the first step in helping to defeat this deadly disease. Thank you.